Hey guys, DMG Cards here. We're back with another one. We're going to do the Dragon Ball Super Power Absorbed Premium Pack Set. So that is 4 boosters and 2 limited promo cards. Pretty excited for this one. I've only briefly looked at it, and in fact, I'm not sure if I have any of these in my collection. Maybe a few I got in a lot that I picked up. But otherwise, yeah, I don't think I've opened a single pack of the power absorbed stuff. So yeah, we're gonna jump right into it here and see what awaits us. 4 packs is a pretty good amount. I've opened up a couple of these premium pack sets. I like them all right. So there is the promo card, Jiren. And is that just 2 of the same one? I don't know if I want to open that and find out, but I believe so. Yeah, that is just 2 of the same one. So that's cool. We'll put that aside. I do not have any. I might have 1 or 2 Jiren cards. I don't have that many. But yeah, we'll just start with the packs here themselves. I think what really drew me in with the art of these is, I'm a Super 17 fan for sure. I was a GT kid, obviously. Super didn't come out till much later, but yeah, I was right in the perfect age range for GT, and I really loved GT mostly. With time, I've kind of come to understand that the writing wasn't obviously there, but I do think it sort of carried forward a lot of the magic that Z had. And then obviously Cumber. So this is a Super Dragon Ball Heroes exclusive character, and I've talked many times about how I'm a big fan of the non-canon stuff. Anything Xenoverse, Super Dragon Ball Heroes, I'm all about that. And I've definitely wanted some cards of this guy from jump. When I looked at like some of the card lists and stuff before I even bought anything, he was definitely one that caught my eye, and one that I had known about for a while. Because I remember checking out the Super Dragon Ball Heroes stuff years and years ago, and he was definitely a character design that kind of stood out. Sort of a secondary Broly vibe, a little bit of Broly mixed with sort of Raditz almost, along with the sort of prison planet themed stuff around him. Really, really good stuff. Really cool. So yeah, he's definitely one I've wanted to collect more of. I know I've got 1 card of his only, I think. So yeah, if we get any of him in here, that will be welcome for sure. But yeah, we'll just jump right in here. Let's start with my boy, Super 17. Okay. There's a character I don't even remember from the Universe Survival Saga. Was there a whole universe that were like machines? Maybe that's it. Now there's a pull. Wow. So that looks like Super 17 with 18 absorbed, looks like. So that's pretty cool. This is exactly the sort of stuff I'm after. I'm very into that stuff. I know there's like at various points he's got various incarnations with someone absorbed. I know he's got like a Cell absorbed, and then like maybe a 13 absorbed where he's super buff or something like that. Yeah, I know there's a bunch of this sort of stuff, and this is what I'm all about. I definitely want more of this. So this is a welcome addition. It's not insane art-wise or anything, but it's more just getting this sort of thing alongside actual canon stuff. That's what I love about these Dragon Ball Super cards. That's definitely one of the highlights for me. And maybe that's almost sort of contrary or obtuse to some people to just sort of be against the canon stuff, and I'm not necessarily against it. The super stuff's cool. One thing I've definitely been interested in recently is the what is it, beast form Gohan. I definitely am. I'm interested in getting to that stuff. I know I got one of those. I think Critical Blow is what the booster was called. I've got one of those up top on my shelf here I can look at, and I'm definitely stoked to open those packs eventually. So yeah, it's not like I'm completely against the canon stuff, and obviously DB Super Broly was fantastic. It's just the non-canon stuff, something about it, you know, it's just interesting. It kind of puts me in the frame of mind that GT did, in the frame of mind that all the, you know, fan stuff with Dragon Ball AF did. It's that sort of vibe, and I'm here for it for sure. So yeah, we'll move on real quick. Another from the Universe Survival Saga. I'm gonna have to look these guys up. So what is that? Universe 3? I'm gonna have to look them up. It must have been the Machine Universe. I vaguely remember. Good looking Vegeta card there. Krillin. GT Trunks. What is that? Kabito Kai. Yeah. 18. I'm trying not to get spoiled on what's coming. Hercule with the Spirit Bomb related card. Shocking Regeneration with Gotenks and Piccolo, so that's a Boo related. And that's a nice looking, I'm not the biggest fan of her, but that is a nice looking Kefla card, credit where credit is due. I don't really keep track of values for anything, but that looks like a card that people would probably like a lot. I do have another Kefla I picked up that was a part of a assortment or a lot I bought, and it's also a really good looking card. And then we're going to end on Son Gohan Daring Onslaught. Good stuff. Yeah, like I said, that is a good card. Not the hugest fan of her, obviously, but that is good looking art for sure. So yeah, we can put these back in order here. That's something I kind of like to do, is I kind of like to keep them in order of how I open them in the packs, which is a little weird, you know, rather than like numberings or characters together or anything like that. I just keep them how I opened them almost. So that's sort of my vague ordering system I do. Show that one again. Big fan of that. All right, that pack did not disappoint. Let's keep the ball rolling. This might be one where, like, you know, by the end of this, I probably want to pick up another, you know, 4 packs or something. If so, that's cool. That is one thing that I've kind of realized, is there's a good chance I'll be buying these premium pack sets again. Just because, like, some of them, you know, in the way the secondhand market is, it's like it's almost cheaper to grab these because you're getting 4 packs. And, you know, some people, they want, you know, $5 and $10 or $15 a pack if you're looking at, like, what is it, History of Z or the newer Ultimate Advent. You know, that stuff's just completely out of reach. And I'm really lucky, actually, that I don't want anything from the latest booster, which was the what's it called, Prismatic Clash. A lot of, like, the cards look good, but like a lot of it's focused on sort of the canon and Z stuff, which is good stuff, don't get me wrong, but just, yeah, not something I'm super focused on getting. So it is not a priority, and I kind of lucked out in that instance. All right, we got there eventually. Okay, there's a good looking Majin Buu card. So that is Gotenks Absorbed, looks like. And that's what I'm after. Good stuff. Okay, so we got a newcomer card. That's exciting. This is what I'm after. See, this turned out to be a pretty sick set for us. Pretty good. So yeah, that's obviously Prison Planet Saga. That's a good looking Cumber card. Really happy to add that to the collection. Yeah, just good stuff. Big fan of that. Big fan of the Super Dragon Ball Heroes stuff in general. The more stuff I get of that, the better. So far, you know, Dark Broly, the Super Saiyan 4 design they've got for Super Dragon Ball Heroes, that thing is sick. I've got a ton of those cards so far, and I love every single one of them. Also I'm very happy, I got a bunch of Super 17 cards in a recent Ultimate Advent lot I bought. And it was a pretty cheap lot. It was like $23 it came out to. But it was like 108 cards, and there were a lot of duplicates in there, don't get me wrong. But yeah, that's one where like I'll just, you know, give those away or sell those. That's cool. But there was a lot of unique cards I A, hadn't seen, and B, just 100% didn't have because I haven't been able to pick up Ultimate Advent at all. You know, those packs are just kind of outrageous right now. You know, paying 14, 15 bucks for one pack is a bit nonsense to me, and I don't want to sort of pay into the scalpers if I can help it. So that might be one I, you know, wait a year on, unfortunately. But yeah, I had to buy that lot because it was a decent price. And I definitely got some good Super 17 cards. That was my point. Did we just get this guy? No, we didn't. So this is another robot from that damn universe I have know nothing about. There's a Evil Boo. Very short-lived character. Glasses go on. GT18. Frieza. Majin Buu regular. Android 21, okay, didn't expect to see her in here, but always a welcome surprise. And there's a good-looking GT Trunks card. And Paparoni. Mamma mia. Yeah, I really don't remember this guy. So he's Universe 3-2. What did he build? He probably built those robots or something. Boy, I just really do not remember that part of Super at all. I know I watched it all, and I even watched it all in the 2020s. It's not like I watched it, you know, as it aired or anything. Pack 3. Standard Android 17 card there. With his attack Axel Dance. You'll know. If you played any of the Budokai or Budokai Tenkaichis, you'll remember that attack for sure. There's another one from this fucking robot universe. I don't even know this shit. There's a good looking GT Goku card. Always welcome. Big fan of GT, like I said. You know, some of those designs are top tier in my opinion. You know, Baby Vegeta, Super 17, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, SS4 Vegeta. All just bangers. Just really, really nice. And you know, people can be critical of it because, you know, obviously Toriyama was not as involved. He did contribute some designs. I know that much, and he was kind of a part in the beginning, I believe. But, you know, some of that stuff, it's just so a continuance of some of the things I liked in Z. But anyway, I won't prattle on too much about that. I know people have their own opinions on that stuff. There's a good Super Saiyan Blue Goku card. We'll put that aside. That might be my first cooler, standard cooler. I think I've got a Meta Cooler or whatever it's called. This might be my first standard cooler card, and that's always welcome. I do enjoy the movie stuff. I learned about a Wheelo, what is it? Ignoble Villain Rare, IVR? Yeah. I learned about a Wheelo Ignoble Villain Rare that I want to pick up. Because I think that's Malicious Machinations is the booster. And I don't know if I'm going to pull on that one too much. I might buy a couple packs of that. But yeah, that's definitely a cool card. Like I said, I'm into the movie villains for sure. GT18. Is that Future Mai? Oh no, that is a SDBH. Prison Planet Saga Mai. Okay, yeah, cool. Another Android 21. Is that Piccolo absorbed? Yeah, Piccolo absorbed, Majin Buu. Another 17, but we got GT with Hellfighter 17. And there's a Majin Buu foil there. That's a good looking card. And we got my boy Cumber at the end. Hell yes. That's what I like. Okay. Good stuff. So that's pack 3. We got one more. Home stretch. I've just got like some random background noise going behind me. I have this thing where like I just can't fucking do a video. I can't talk like at all with just dead silence. And like I'll be trying to record these, and like the house will just be fucking dead ass silent, and like I'll be trying to talk to no one, and like I just can't do it. Like when there's no sound at all, like you're just filling the void with your own voice, and I don't know, something about it is like maddening to me. So I have to throw on something. You probably won't be able to pick it up. If you can, I apologize. I will probably try and put some music under this too, so maybe that dulls it a little bit. Shouldn't be audible though, is my hope. It's just kind of like generic cafe background noise. And holy shit, I cannot get this pack. God, there it is. Let's start her off. That's a good looking Android 21 card. That's a good looking Vegito. There is 17 from Super, not to be confused with Super 17. Another damn robot. SS Vegeta. Krillin, that is a different Krillin than what we got earlier, so that's good. I don't think we've had a single duplicate in here, actually. I'll have to check back, make sure that's the case. So that's pretty fucking cool. Sun Goten, good looking card, GT. Another Cumber, that's what I like. So that's the third Cumber. So yeah, I think that's sort of cemented this pack as, you know, on top of the other bangers we've gotten. Getting this much Cumber from a single set, premium set, like that's pretty cool to me. Oh, there's a duplicate. So yeah, one duplicate so far. That's not bad in 4 packs. Good stuff. So this is Paparoni again, that fucking Universe 3 guy. That's a new Android 20 card. And that, oh, that is a good look. Is that an SPR? That is an SPR. Look at that. Yeah, that is fucking GT Goku in 18. That is what I like. Good pull. Good packs. Holy shit. I'm jazzed by that, actually. That's fucking like so cool. Okay. Yeah, good stuff. Really good stuff. Let's look. There's my guy. My guy. Good looking Android 21 card. Okay. Let's take another peek at that SBR. Look at that. Good looking card. Holy shit. Good shit. All right. So yeah, that is, here's the positively demolished box. That was the DB Super Power Absorbed Premium pack set. Very cool stuff. This is almost a priority now to pick up another one of these. I really dug that. Really good stuff. What is that on the back? Yeah, so yeah, that was really good. Really good stuff. Very happy with what we got. And here's another shot of those Jiren promo cards. Also pretty cool looking. Not his biggest fan, but you know, still pretty cool. Credit where credit is due. Yeah, really good stuff. Coming down the line, I do have a couple more of these. I've got, or I actually got just one more of these. I'll probably pick up more. I've got, you know, starter and expert decks to open. As you can see, here's one. And then I've got a special anniversary box set to open. And of the actual premium things, I've got a Critical Blow pack. So yeah, in terms of these, the premium pack sets, Critical Blow will be the next one I do of this. So yeah, thank you for joining me. This is a great little pool session, and I'll see you for the next one. Thank you.